Hello everyone and welcome to this session. Now this one's a little bit different because what we're going to do today is try and use our imagination as much as we can. So what I would like you to do at the moment is just trying to use our memories. So I'd like you to close your eyes, pause the video when you need to, and think about your best memories. So think about somewhere you've been or somewhere you've gone, who you were with. Think about what it was like. What could you see when you were there? Think about all these things, pause it and tell your adult all about it. Okay, so I hope you shared your favourite memory with your adult. We did, didn't we? What did you talk about? Peppa Pig Land. So the reason we're doing this is because when we go into year one, we will be starting to use our imagination a lot more when it comes to our writing. So what we're going to have a go at today is not our writing, but just practicing using that imagination and thinking about creative things. Okay, so have a look at this picture. Just have a look at this picture for a moment, pause the video again, have a look and see what you can see. Okay, so I wonder how many of you came up with the Bog Baby. Because when we read the Bog Baby, we talked about Bluebell Wood, and this to me looks just like what Bluebell Wood might. So I wonder, use your imagination. That means think about it in your head. Imagine you were there and you were stood where this picture was taken. What could you see? What could you hear? What could you smell? What could you taste? And what could you touch? That's our 5 senses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 senses. Now I wonder if your adult will be able to draw a picture on a piece of paper for you and just draw the 5 senses and see if you can think about what you might have, what you might do if you were here. So on a piece of paper, you might draw an ear, you might draw a hand, you might draw an eye, nose and mouth. And what would you hear, see, smell, taste, touch if you were stood at this picture? Fantastic. So I hope you've all done your senses picture. Well done for doing that if you have done it. Now what we're going to do is think about if we walked along this path, what would be at the end of this path? What would be there? What would you see? What magical land would you find at the end of this path? Just think down here. What do you think you might find? It could be anything at all that you want to be. It could be your favourite place in the world. It could be a real place. It could be a completely made up place. But what I would like you to do is draw that place for me. You could paint that place. You could build a model for that place. You could do anything you want to show me what is at the end. You could use Play-Doh to see what characters would be there and pop it onto tapestry because I would love to see your magical places. It might be a magical land. What happens there? What would you like to see there? If you really want a challenge, you might even like to write a little story to go with what happens there. I'd love to see some story maps. I know you're all fantastic at those too. So pop what you can on tapestry to show me what magical land is at the end of this path. It could, like I say, it could be a painting, it could be a drawing, it could be a poster, it could be a drawing on the iPad, it could be a model, it could be junk modelling, anything at all that you would like to do. I can't wait to see your answers. Bye.